Long before the world woke up, someone was already awake, staring at the ceiling, counting the quiet, wondering how life had become so heavy. The alarm clock hadn't rung yet. Outside, the city was still wrapped in darkness. Streetlights hummed softly, and somewhere in the distance, a dog barked once, then stopped. It was the kind of hour when the world feels honest, when there is no one to perform for and no noise to hide behind. Sleep had been difficult lately. Not because of fear, but because of thinking. The kind of thinking that starts with simple questions and slowly turns into doubt. Did I choose the wrong path? Was I supposed to be further than this by now? There was a time when mornings felt different. Back then, waking up meant moving closer to something meaningful. Dreams had direction. Effort felt like progress. Now, mornings felt like survival, getting through another day without letting disappointment show. When the alarm finally sounded, it was turned off quickly, as if silencing it could also silence the thoughts. Sitting up on the edge of the bed, the weight returned. The body moved, but the heart hesitated. The mirror reflected a familiar face, strong, composed, dependable. It didn't show the exhaustion that came from always being the one who stayed steady. The one who didn't complain. The one who kept going even when hope felt thin. Outside, the sky began to change. Not bright yet, just a soft shift from black to deep blue. A quiet reminder that time never pauses, even when life feels stuck. The day unfolded like many others. Conversations happened. Responsibilities were handled. Smiles were offered when needed. To anyone watching, everything looked normal. But inside, something felt disconnected, as if life was moving forward without permission. There were moments of effort that went unnoticed. Work done without recognition. Patience given without appreciation. Each small disappointment stacked quietly, building a question that had been avoided for too long. What if trying this hard still isn't enough? By afternoon, fatigue settled in, not the kind that sleep fixes, but the kind that comes from carrying uncertainty for too long. The thought of quitting didn't feel dramatic anymore. It felt reasonable. Like a mature decision to stop chasing what might never come. Evening arrived gently. The sky dimmed. Lights flickered on in windows. Walking home, footsteps slowed, not because of tired legs, but because of tired hope. At home, the silence returned. While searching for something, anything, to distract the mind, an old phone folder was opened. Inside were forgotten messages, old photos, memories from a time when belief came easily. One voice message stood out. It was dated years ago. Curiosity 1. The voice that played sounded younger. Lighter. Unafraid. It spoke with certainty, not because life was easy then, but because the future still felt possible. I don't know how it's going to work out, the voice said, but I know I won't stop. I'll figure it out. The room felt smaller after that. Because life hadn't turned out the way that voice expected. Plans had changed. Delays had multiplied. But listening now, it became clear, the belief hadn't been wrong. It had simply been tested. Nothing magical happened next. No sudden clarity. No breakthrough moment. No instant relief. But something subtle shifted. Quitting, which had felt logical all day, suddenly felt unfinished. Not impossible, just postponed. The night passed quietly. The next morning arrived the same way mornings always do. Same alarm. Same light. Same uncertainty waiting on the other side of the bed. But this time, standing up felt different. Not easier. Not lighter. Just intentional. The days that followed weren't dramatic. Progress was slow. Some days felt worse than before. But effort continued, not out of excitement, but out of commitment. And slowly, life responded, not loudly, but honestly. A conversation opened a door that had always been closed. A small opportunity appeared where nothing had existed before. Confidence returned, not as excitement, but as steadiness. Looking back, it became clear that the most important change hadn't happened in the world, it had happened inside. That early morning, before the world woke up, wasn't special because something happened. It was special because something almost ended. And if you're listening to this right now, awake when you should be resting, questioning choices, wondering if continuing even makes sense, remember this. Some chapters are written quietly. Some strength is built in silence. And some victories look like simply choosing to get up one more time. Before the world wakes up, decisions are made that shape entire lives. And staying, when no one is watching, might be the bravest story you'll ever tell. If this story spoke to you, take a moment to subscribe for more stories of hope, strength, and quiet courage. Your next reminder might be exactly when you need it.